Hi, welcome back to Nessa's Nook. Tonight I'm going to make a dessert. Um, Kendra over at Kendra Full of Joy, she did this video today, and I'm not an apple pie fan. I'm not a big fan of it, but my husband likes apple pie. And I had these 4 apples, that huge green apples, and I'm like, I really need to get those canned up. So what I did is I hodgepodged I went through a few recipes online, and because I didn't have the amount of apples that everybody else had, I couldn't really go by the recipe. I can't taste it, so I just had my husband taste it, and he says it tastes good. So I'll bring it down here. What I'm going to be doing is 2 different things, okay? I'll go ahead and spray my pan. Oh, I forgot to get out the butter, but I'll get that out. I'll put you on pause and get that butter out. So, anyways, so I did the pie filling in pint jars because, like I said, it's just usually the 2 of us. I don't know why I'm afraid to make a pie, but I just am. 54 years old and never have made a pie in my life. So, anyways, so what you just do is you spray the pan and then you put the apple pie filling, alright? Then I'm going to go by Chelsea's video, which my sister also did. And what that is I'm going to be making the cake mix homemade too. So it's going to be 2 1/4 cups of flour. There's 2. There's 1/4. And then it's going to be 1 1/2 cups of sugar. 1 1/2. And then it's going to be 3 1/2 tablespoons of baking powder. 1, 2, 3, and about half. And then 1 teaspoons, not tablespoons, teaspoon of salt. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to whisk this together and get this all mixed up. Now what Chelsea does, is she actually puts these in a quart jar. I guess this mixture will fit in a quart jar. It seems like it's not a lot, but maybe it's just not. I'm just imagining things. I don't know. But you can take the same cake mix, and when you wanted to make a cake, you would add 1/2 cup of softened butter, 2 tablespoons of oil, 1 1/2 cups of milk, a tablespoon of vanilla or a teaspoon of vanilla, 3 eggs, and you bake it for 350 degrees until done. Okay. So what I plan to do is this is going to actually be a dump cake. Now I don't remember because it's been so many years. I was probably before 1977. It's been a long time. And I can remember helping my mom when we would do caramel apples, peel the caramel. But when I was at Kroger's today picking this up, because I picked up some top for my husband, they didn't have those little niblets that they have out now, which I'm like, oh man, I was kind of hoping they had those, but they didn't. I'm not a big fan of shopping at Kroger's, but they had my husband's pop on sale, and that's all that matters. So what you do is you spread out this caramel, because what you're making is a caramel apple dump cake. Now obviously Kendra had the right stuff. She was just able to pour her bag and it was a done deal, and it wasn't all super sticky like this. But I can only do what I can do with what I can do it with, because obviously I had to cut these squares, and I'm sure it's a little bit of a pain in the butt. Now what's going to happen is I'm going to be putting the cake mix to cover this, and I will stop when obviously it's covered. I don't know for sure if I'm going to be using the whole cake mix or not. But if I don't, that just be some for next time I want a dump cake. I've never made a dump cake until I saw Chelsea do hers. And I had canned up a whole bunch of blueberry pie filling. And we made a dump cake with a blueberry pie filling. Now what you're going to do is put the cake mix over top of the caramels. You might have to just kind of spread this around once you get this all in here. I think I'm going to have quite a bit of the cake mix ready, left over. Which will be good because then I won't have to make it next time. I can just open up a jar and it'll be done. And I forgot the butter, so I'm going to have to go over to the refrigerator. I'll put you on pause for a second. And I'll cut up some butter. Now, Chelsea, she puts hers through the food processor. I've done so many dishes this weekend. I was so busy. I do not want more dishes. So, hold on and I'll just go ahead and cut this up. Alright, I got the stick of butter all done. Like I said, Chelsea, she freezes the butter and she shreds it. And we did that on that blueberry dump cake. That worked out very, very well. But like I said, I don't feel like doing more dishes than I already have to tonight. So I'm not doing that. I just cut the butter up a little bit smaller. And you would not think, if you've never had a dump cake, which I never have, prior to the first one we made, that this would actually even taste good. But it's very, very good, my husband says. I mean, what I could taste of it, I could taste the blueberries. And I did enjoy it. So, anyways, let me wipe off my hands really quick. And I'll flip you around unless my husband wants to open up the... Can you open up the oven for me, honey?
This one?
Yeah. I'm just going to open up the June for me here. Hold on. Oh. Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in here. And I will bake that at 350. It's probably going to take probably a good... It says fruit pie. That's kind of cute. I wonder how long the fruit pie is. 63 minutes. No, we're not doing 63 minutes. That's good to know.
That's
So,
for a frozen one.
Yeah. So we'll do 350 degrees. And hit start. And I'll keep an eye on this. And then I'll bring you back once this is all done. And show you what that looks like. Okay, this is done. Hold on, we gotta get a spatula here. I had to put it in my refrigerator so he could actually try some of this before he went to bed. Let me get out a little spoon. No, with the ice cream too.
Hmm?
With the ice cream too. You don't want it with ice cream?
No, I'll just taste it like this. I don't need no ice cream. This stuff is good without it.
Okay, well.
Very good. I like that better than the blueberry one.
Oh. Thumbs up. He says he likes it better than the blueberry, and he really loves the blueberry one, so... I guess this is a new thing I could be making, and I won't have to be bugged for apple pie because I can do the apple dump cake. So, thank you very much for stopping by. You have a very blessed, wonderful day.